Another topic to discuss, which is about your views on organ donation. Your views on organ donation. Is it right? It is wrong? Is it very good? Or what is the background behind the organ donation? And what is your view? What's your recommendation for organ donation?
This question on organ donation.
Because
Yes.
I think within the Baba circle, there have been some messages passing around on whether Baba endorsed organ donation. Baba did not endorse organ donation. So that's the reason.
No, no. Who are the people who are in authority to talk about my endorsement?
Yes.
Must understand that the universe runs as per the wish and will of the highest of the high. And it is that energy in time moves on as newer innovations, new technologies come in, new ways of thinking, new ways of working, new ways of how to run the universe, new ways of how you run your country. All these are thoughts, ideas, representations will bring in time, right? If organ donation could not happen, say 100 years back, it has moved on to becoming a reality today, right?
Medical science wasn't
Medical science was not so developed
in past.
in the past. You never had your mobile phones. You didn't have, you probably started with a telephone, you had then the fax machine, and you had the telegram, so on and so forth. From there today, technology, science has advanced so much. Just one method of communicating or one instrument like a mobile phone which does most of the job for you. If we can accept that, don't you think that in today's world, with the way technology is moving, this is possible?
Yes, it is medically possible.
It is medically possible. Is medical science just limited to cold and fever? There are transplants that happen, right? Medical or donation of the organs, correct?
Correct, yeah.
So where is the question of technology not advancing? People lived under in treetop homes. Then they made homes with mud, then brick and mortar, so on and so forth, right? So in time, things will only progress. It cannot digress. It's a beautiful way of expression of knowledge, disbursement of knowledge, and also being of good use to mankind. If you know that someone is suffering, do you leave that person to suffer and die? You don't. Knowing that it may be a very futile task in hand, but you still don't give up hope, correct? You still, till the last breath of the person, you do whatever best you can to give them the best medical aid. So, what is wrong with organ donation? It is saving somebody's life, correct? If you can accept things like dialysis and then an extension of donating, if medical science can, carry on that surgery or the task in most cases to be a success, what's wrong with that? It is not just about organ donation. Then we should not accept anything that is moving forward and which is an advance technology that comes to you. Then you should be refusing or rejecting all of that. Isn't it true?
So you're saying whatever medical science advancement is happening, it has to be accepted and it has to be utilized and it has to be put in good use.
Yes, absolutely. Why not? What's wrong with that?
And therefore, organ donation is a natural progression because today it is possible. It wasn't possible maybe hundreds of years back, but today it is possible to save lives by donating individuals' organs.
Absolutely.
And therefore,
look, every individual, as I've explained, every soul goes through their own karmic cycle, right? So you negotiate you negotiate your life experiences that you will go through for whatever is your life journey on this planet, right? It could be up to 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, whatever. Now, within that lifespan journey of yours, you probably will have if you have some calamity. That doesn't mean you're left to die, right? At every stage, why do we talk just about organ donation? We talk about vaccines, right? We've developed vaccines. Through medical science and progression, we have eliminated so many deadly diseases from the past.
Hmm.
You talk about plague, you talk about tuberculosis, so on and so forth. So many, right?
Hmm.
Chickenpox, smallpox, diphtheria in children, so many. If we can accept that, what's wrong with organ donation? I'm not too sure who is in authority to say whether Baba endorsed it or not. Please understand, everything happens and the universe runs as per the will and wish of the Lord Almighty.
So basically,
So
you're
it's a very natural progression of advancement, very natural progression of progression, and very natural progression of putting it to good use and application.
thanks for clarifying, Baba. It's quite clear. Thanks for clarifying, and maybe you need to summarize before I close.
Baba Singh, everything that happens around you should be put to good use and not exploited. If people are donating organs and if the medical field is exploiting that in a wrong way, right,
Hmm.
to make money, and that's happening, that is wrong. That is absolutely wrong because that has got selfish ulterior motives of what those people are doing. They are not in sync with good progression, right?
Hmm.
They are in sync of exploitation,
Hmm.
and karmic cycle will catch up with them. Because if you're exploiting, for money making,
Hmm.
it's not going to stand in good stead in time. Yes, if there is a good mix and match from both sides, yes, why not? Medical science and progression should not be used for exploitation. It should be used for progression.
So is the intent of the organ donation is very important. If the intent is to save life, intent is to give relief to a deceased,
Correct.
that is a good
Yes,
cause.
absolutely.
Whereas if it is used for wrong purposes for money making, it's the intent is wrong,
The
and
intent
therefore
itself is wrong, yeah.
it should not be encouraged.
Not at all.
Thank you, Baba. Thank you for sharing this.
Baba loves you all. And be happy, be safe.